Peace, my family, and we're back to all those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This is your girl Butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right and that good mind. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up in your higher natures. And cleansing. Oh yeah. Cleansing the lows. I came out here today to express and share the Holy Qur'aan continuation. This right here will certainly help you on this good journey within. So with that being said, family, let's get started. And it reads, the sending of Rasul, Saul, and Lot in their nations end. It reads, and to the Enosites, the mortals of Thamud, Hui, the Elohim and Anakim, did send their brother Salam. He said, O Nas, slave, the source, Allah. There is no other for you besides this Allah source. Indeed, a clear proof has come to you from your Rab. This is Allah's she-camel, which is a sign for you, or a sign to you. So let it roam and eat in the pasture, and the source Allah's good earth, and don't touch her within harm, or you shall be taken by aching pain. And remember when he, not we, the source Allah, made you all Khalifa's successors left behind after and he settled you all and he settled you all in a certain place in the planet Tamit, and you chose to make mansions on its plains, and you dug out houses into the varying mountains, into the caves. So remember the benefits of the source, and don't act corruptly in the planet Earth. Key, causing all forms of mischief. The ruler said, those which are big-chested, pouting with pride of his kindred, and to those who are considered the weak, to those who are faithful amongst them. Did you know that Salim was sent from the Rab sustainer? Question. They said, surely we are faithful by the way of what he, Salah, has been sent with. Those who were big-chested, pouting with pride, said, surely we are the concealers of the facts about which you have faith in. So they, Laman, slandered the she-camel and resulted against the commandments of their Rab. And they said, oh, Sheila, bring upon us the pain of what you threaten us with, if you are indeed of the one sent, if you are of the Rasul's one sent. So the shaking of the planet Earth overturned them. The Enosites, the mortals of Thamud, and as the early daytime hour came upon them, they became a motionless abode. So he, Salim, turned away from them, mortals of Thamud, and said, O my kindred, I will deliver unto you the message of my Rab, who is the master sustainer. I, Salim, tried to give you all good advice, but you did not like those who came to give you good advice. And as for Lot, when he said to his kindred, Sodom burning and Gomorrah submersion, what is it that makes you, Hazat, commit such abominations? That which has not been done in the world by anyone before you in the known worlds. Abominations question. Surely you all have come into Raja, mortal men, lustfully, other than going into Nasa, the Enosite women. In fact, you, Sodom and Gomorrah, are a very extra radiant kindred, and his Lot's kindred, Sodom and Gomorrah, had no other answer except that they said, "Cast them out from your town village." Surely they, Lot and his family, are Naz, Enosites, mortals who seek to purify themselves. So we not he, the Elohim and Anunnaki, delivered him, Lot, and his family, except his women, or except his women, Sabrina. She was of those who remained behind. Sabrina turned back, and she was changed into a pillar of salt, paralyzed. And we, the Elohim and Anunnaki, rained down upon them, Sodom and Gomorrah, with a rain. So look at how the guilty ones end up. So let's read on. The sending of the Sharu Abi Jethro to the Mennonites and his nation's end. So it reads. And we, the Elohim and Anunnaki, sent their brother Shuabi, also known as Jethro, to the Mennonites. And he, Shabi, said, "O my kindred, slave Allah, for you have no source besides him, the source of Allah, for indeed it has come into you, clear evidence from your wrath. So therefore, give a full measure and a full weight, and do not diminish for the Enosites the things which are theirs, and do not cause any mischief in the planet Earth after its reformation. This is better for all if you are indeed of the faithful. And do not squat, sit, and wait in the way of all those on the path, threatening and trying to turn Enosites, mortals, away from the path of the source Allah. Don't come into the fold of a peaceful environment to turn Enosites out. He who is of the faithful in him, and seeking only to make the right way crooked. And remember when you were a very little amount, and then he multiplied you. And look and see how those who cause mischief meet their end question. And if there was a party from amongst you all who have faith at that in which I, Muhammad, was sent, and another party of you didn't have any faith, so then wait patiently until the source Allah passes wisdom between us, and he is the best of I come on. The wise ones. There is more than one Kiyami. And the wealthy rulers said, those who are big-chested, bouncing with pride from amongst Shu'abi's kindred, surely we will make you leave, O Shu'abi, Jethro, also those who have faith in you from our village. Or will you turn your back to our Malachi's rights, Shuyabi said, though we have detested and hated it, certainly we will invent a lie upon the source Allah if we return to your rights after the source. Allah delivered us from it, and it will not be good for us to return to your religion except that is what Allah wants us for us. He is our Rab, and as such as able in all knowledge of everything. Upon the source Allah we put our trust. He is our Rab, and He opens a way between us and between our kindred with the fact beyond any doubt. And you, the source, is the best of those who open ways between Enosites, mortals, and the council of the Malachi rulers, those who conceal what they know to be the facts of his Jethro's, Shiabi's kindred. Malachi said, if you all follow Shuabi, Jethro, then you all will surely be of the the losers. So the tremor took control, so they all crouched down in their abode in the early daytime hour. Those who lied on Shabiami Jethro's acting if they had not dwelt in it, the town of Malachi. Those who call Jethro Shabiami a liar, and they are indeed the losers. So he turned away from them, and he said, O my kindred, the Mennonites, indeed it was me who delivered unto you all a message, his father, William's book of wisdom, sent by my Rab, and give you all good advice. So how shall I be sorry for a kindred, the Mennonites, who conceal what they know to be the facts? The 19 books of the prophet William, the book of wisdom, and we not he, the Elohim Anunnaki, did not send a man of prophecy, Jethro, into a village, Mennonite, except that we, the Elohim Anunnaki, took their families through distress and adversity, so that perhaps they will humble themselves. Then we the Elohim, changed the place of the Enosites, the mortals of Mennonite, and disagreeableness to agreeableness, until they, the Mennonites, were wiped out, and they, the Mennonites, said, adversity and happiness has just touched our fathers of generations. So we, the Anunnaki, took them unexpectedly, and they did not perceive. And if the family of the villages of Mennonites had faith and feared and trembled, we, not he, the Elohim Anunnaki, would have opened for them a blessing from the skies, a vortex pathway. And the planet Tamat Earth by they, the Mennonites, lied. So we, the Elohim Anunnaki, took them by the way of what they had earned. Do the family of the villages have ensured the faith that are not the Elohim's punishment will come to them and attacked by the shadow hour period while they are asleep? Question. Or has faith the family of the villages that are the Elohim's punishment will come to them as an attack by the breaking forth of early daytime hour by Fajr and Zari while they are playing? Question. Do they have faith against Allah's plot? Question. So they have no faith against the source plot, none except the kindred who are the losers. It is not clear to those Adamites who inherit the planet Earth, its former residents, the original 13 tribes, that if we, the Elohim Anunnaki, please, we would afflict them, Anamites, on account of their guilty actions, and stamp an impression on their hearts so they would not hear question. These nations, Egyptian, Mizraimites, Noachites, Noah, Enosites, mortals, and Mennonites, we, the Elohim Anunnaki, relate upon you, Muhammad, of its news, and indeed their Rasul, Noah, Abraham, Musa, came to them, the nations, by the way of a clear evidences, so they would not have faith in what they denied from before. Those people on the earth before Adam, as for that, the source Allah stamps an impression, a seal on the emotional hearts of those who conceal what they know to be the facts. And we, the Anunnaki, did not find for most of them, the Mennonites, a covenant, and surely we, the Elohim Anunnaki, found that most of them verily are transgressors. And so it goes on to read. The sending of newsbearer Musa. And it reads, Then we, not I, Elohim Anunnaki, raised back to life. Bow Adam, after him, the Mennonites, Musa, with our signs, verses of the Torah. 5 books of Musa, Moses, Aaron, and Yahweh. 2, the Pharaoh, Ramesses II, and his rulers, so they became those who became unjust by not accepting it, the signs. So, look, Muhammad, how was the end of the mischief makers? Musa, Moses, said, Oh, Ramesses II, surely I am a one sent from Rab, master of the known worlds. It is a fact on me, Musa, really, that I do not say, oh, tell things except the facts about Allah. I, Musa, just came to you, the Pharaoh Ramesses II, with clear evidence from Rab to send the Bani Israel, children of Israel and Jacob, out with me from Egypt. He, the Pharaoh, said, If Musa have come with a sign, and Tarat, the Torah, 5 books of Musa, Aaron, and Yahweh, then came forth with it, if you are of the truthful ones, the Sadaq Quats. So then he, Musa, cast down his rod. So then he, Musa, cast down his rod, and it clearly became a serpent, and he withdrew his hand, and then it became white, leprous, as Caucasoids, as Caucasians to the onlookers. Alright, now, so that right there is the end of that heading. So I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stop right here. Now, you are encouraged to check this out and read it yourself. It is on the channel. Check it out. Alright, now, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. On that note, family, again, I want you all to know that you are loved beyond this world. Begin to spread the love one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Released, our master teacher, Dr. Malachi York L. Peace, salam, hashug, divine love, family, and wadu. And it's all